Who will take care of your guinea pigs when you go away? Hey, it's Scotty. I'm a volunteer at the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue. Let's talk about plans and strategies for what to do. Who's going to take care of your guinea pigs when you go on vacation or if you're away from your piggies? First off, if you're only going to be gone overnight or even for 2 nights, you can usually get away with leaving your piggies with a double water bottle, fill their hay racks, and what I like to do is I take one of those brown paper lunch bags, I stuff it full of hay, I put an extra scoop of pellets in there, and I scrunch it up on one end and I tear a little hole in the other end. And after my piggies are done eating the pellets in their bowl, after eating the hay that's in their hay rack, they have a whole extra supply, and that will take care of them for about a day or 2, maybe even 3 days. I wouldn't go any longer than that. When I'm gone, even if it's just for a couple hours or overnight, I love to check in on them with my Wi-Fi camera, and I also have a smart thermometer. Now I have a big visual thermometer that I can see when I look on my camera. It's got humidity and it's got temperature, but I also have a smart thermometer. You can get these on Amazon. They're really little and they connect to your Wi-Fi, and then on your phone you can see what the temperature is, what the humidity is, and it records it throughout the course of the day. So that is a really good way to check in quickly and make sure that the temperature is really good. I also have a air purifier, which also I can control on and off with my phone. There's a number of smart gadgets that you can have to adjust the conditions where your piggies are. But checking in on them is a really good way, and with those smart Wi-Fi cameras, any smart gadgets that you have, it's a really good way of just making sure that they're okay. So if you're gone any longer than, I'd say, 2 days, 3 days at the max, making sure that someone can check in on them or that they are taken care of is absolutely essential. So the first thing that I would say is check and see if there is a family member. If there's somebody in your household that's going to be around that can take care of them, that's great. Or if you have friends or family that you trust that can come in and check in on them, then that is also really great. People that you already have a relationship with, that you trust, that know how important your piggies are to you, or any pets for that matter, that's going to be the best option. And when you leave your animals with someone else, make sure to go over that care and their needs in detail so that there's no confusion. If that means writing out a list of everything that they need, maybe when, giving them a schedule, but also communicating that clearly to them in person, looking into their eyes to make sure that they understand what the care is and that you feel comfortable with them before you leave. Now, if you just don't have any friends or family that are available to take care of your animals, there are services like PetSit and Rover, and they can be a really great resource. So you can go onto the website for PetSit, for Rover, and you can find people who are trained, who have experience, who often they have been recommended, and that there are reviews where people have said that they've had positive experiences, and you can meet them ahead of time to find out if they're the right fit for you. So those are the 2 resources that I recommend. There may be others out there. If you know of a pet sitting service like PetSit or Rover that I'm not talking about here, put it in the comments below and let us know if you've had positive experiences. In addition to PetSit, Rover, and services like that, many vets offer boarding, and of course rescues also many of them offer boarding. For example, the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue does boarding at their facility, as well as Southern California Guinea Pig Rescue offers boarding. And many of these rescues, they do it, of course, they are very experienced taking care of piggies, and it's also a way that they earn revenue for taking care of their animals. So everybody wins, everybody benefits, and I would definitely suggest that you look into that if you don't have anybody in your immediate circle that is able to do it. And even if you do have a friend, maybe you want to go to your local rescue and see if they offer those boarding services, because like I said, they are very experienced. They are happy to do it. It's usually not that expensive to do boarding through a rescue or through your vet, and that is how they raise funds. And let's be honest, sometimes maybe your friends or family, they really don't want to take care of your piggies. They don't want to take care of your pets. And if that's something that gives you anxiety, asking your friends or family to do it, like I said, these rescues, they really want to. It is a way that they can earn revenue, and they're really good at it. If you are taking your piggies or any of your pets to a boarding facility, whether it is a dedicated rescue or it's the vets, be sure that you're comfortable. Ask them about the specifics of care. Ask them, where are your animals going to be kept? What is the routine? What is the care? And don't feel bad about asking to see the enclosure that they're going to be in. You want to feel comfortable. You want to have all your questions answered so that you're not away and nervous and worried about it, so that you can feel confident that they're going to be safe, that they're going to be well taken care of. It's also really important to communicate if your animals have any special needs, whether it's a special diet or any medical needs, or if they happen to be sick and they need medicine, or any special requirements. Maybe your piggies have mobility issues, or they're older and there is certain specific care that they require. Make sure to communicate that clearly and have, wherever they're going, whether it's a rescue, whether it's a boarding facility, whether it's the vet, that they have a clear understanding of your expectations and your animal's specific needs. One of the most important things about care for your animals when you're away is to plan ahead. As soon as you know when you're going to be away, book those appointments, reach out to whoever it is that's going to be taking care of your animals, and plan ahead. Because really, oftentimes, rescues and the vets that offer these boardings, they book well far in advance, especially if you're going to be going away during a holiday or during a peak vacation time. Make sure to check with the rescue, the vets, the boarding facility to make sure that there is space available, and that if they require booking in advance, which almost all of them do, that you get that spot in advance. And as you approach that time, check back with them just to make sure that your booking, that your reservation didn't fall through the cracks, and make a plan B. Plan an alternative just in case. You don't want to have to cancel your plans because there's no one available. So if there's a boarding facility, if there's a rescue that you love, that you trust, and you've got that in advance, maybe just check in with a friend or family and ask them, in an emergency, would you be able to take care of them? Maybe there's a situation at the boarding facility where they need to get a hold of somebody and you're unreachable. Having that backup plan, having a friend or family that can speak on your behalf, that's a really important aspect of the care when you're not available. So let me know in the comments, what are your best tips for when you go away, when you're on vacation? What have you done that has worked out? Was it friends or family? Was it a rescue? Was it your vet? Have you had positive experiences with a service like Rover or PetSit? That your comments, your experiences can really help people plan ahead, and I want this to be a really valuable video for people when they're trying to figure out what to do with their animals when they go away. So I hope this has really helped. I hope that you found this information valuable, or it gets you thinking, it gets you planning ahead, because that's the biggest thing. Plan ahead. So if you did find this valuable, hit that like button. That will get this video out to more people. It will make it easier to find in search, and that's what we're really here for, is to help people, help animals and those that care for them, give them the best life. So thank you so much. Until next time, thanks for watching.